Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Total Extreme Wrestling 2020 with the CWA. We have the last TV show of September booked for you now. Last week we had some storylines going. We had our new tag team champs crowned in the Montreal Mafia after a upsetting injury to Lightning Lomas. We had Skip getting attacked by shooter Sean Dealey, who was probably told by Steve DeColt to do it because Steve obviously doesn't want Aaron Knight to have his friends, like Skip and Dunn. They were both attacked on the show. Maybe that has something to do with Steve DeColt, as we look forward to that story, because Aaron Knight is obviously taking on the Elite, and he would like his friends to be there, obviously, because otherwise it says it's 6v1. And Lauren Easter and Laura Flame are getting that storyline going again, but maybe not this time as opponents, as she takes on the court. Let's get going. We start the show off with a 63C. Yeah, I just kind of realised that I didn't do like an opening start to the show. This can work. I didn't really think that through, but this could work. Let's pretend I knew what I was doing, and we're starting the show off with the Montreal Mafia celebrating with the tag titles. Yeah, they're just hyping each other up as the best team. That's what the belts mean. David Stone comes out and he says that he and Jason Thunder want a rematch. And then Jason Thunder comes out and says that he and David Stone do not want a rematch, because he's going to wait for his buddy Lomas, and Stone's like, hey, come on, dude, we were quite good last week. We just need a bit more practice. And Steve DeColt comes out and says, yeah, you know what, we're going to do it at the pay-per-view. It was a good match. Let's do it again. And Thunder's like, ugh. So we're going to redo this match, basically because it got a really good grade. So yeah, it was better than the original thing I had planned between the Mafia and insert team here. So then we're going to keep the story going. 64C, we have a opening match with McFly and Wildside defeating Prep and Proper in 8 minutes and 1 second when Wildside pinned Dapper Danny Draper with a Fear Factor. Good ratings there. Wildside's almost catching up with Sean, so that's when you know it's good. This angle is going to stink. 53D plus, we start the story off with the Icemen are back, boys. I know we're all excited for that storyline. The Icemen beat up McFly and Wildside, big bullies, They take care of Wildside on the outside, and then McFly tries his best to fight them off, but gets hit with Derek Frost's finisher, which no one knows because he doesn't win. Yeah, TV time for the boys. That's why they've been winning on pre-shows, because... Well, actually, they've been winning on pre-shows because I was planning on having them take on Thunder and Lightning for the tag titles in a filler kind of month. But obviously that's not going to happen, so... There you go. 65C. Amber Allen and Brooke Tyler are backstage, and an argument breaks out, and this is the default thing. Backstage brawl, Amber Allen and Brooke Tyler, they just keep fighting. 73B-, they have great chem. I think I might have knew that, or maybe I didn't, but hooray. Subpar Wrestling and Little Heat, Lauren Easter defeated Jessica Conroy in 12:21 by pinfall with a belly-to-belly suplex. And then 68C+. Lauren Easter starts fighting off the court. Laura Flame makes her entrance and or helps her fight off the court, but there's no face intentions yet. Amber Allen and Brooke Tyler, their brawl from earlier from backstage spills onto the stage, and then Nadia's like, okay, this is awkward. As to which, after Brooke clocks Allen with a hard right, she turns to Nadia and also hits her with a hard right. The court have been demolished by Laura Flame, who just keeps kicking people in the face. So Brooke stands tall. We're just integrating these two stories now for the pay-per-view. 81B. This sucked because Ricky DeColt can't talk without a script. Ricky DeColt comes out and he says on the microphone that he wants Cameron Vesey one-on-one. He lost that Ultimate Showdown, but now he doesn't just want to beat him in a wrestling match. He wants to destroy Cameron Vesey, avenge the 2 months of his career that he lost. Cameron says he's more than happy to fight him at the pay-per-view, but tells Ricky to keep his friends close, and his brother, considering he reminds him that it was a certain somebody's fault that he got injured at Ultimate Showdown, and points at Jack, so just sowing some seeds there. 63C. Okay, that's nice. We have a debut in a bout that had terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd heat. Our first signing of the series. Danielle Sweetheart defeated Nina Kakursay in 12:48 with a super kick. She debuted the Heart of Wrestling gimmick, got a rating of adequate. I should have just put Heart of Wrestling. But yeah, and she has a strong connection with the young female demographic who really liked her winning. Huh. Nice. I haven't seen that on this game so far. I know it was on last 2016, but I haven't seen it yet. So I can see here, initial rating of adequate, but it's likely to rise over time, so it'll probably get to a good rating. And she got a really good in-ring performance considering she's not very over yet in Canada. 81B, not a bad co-main. Great wrestling and good heat. So the submission specialists, Johnny Bloodstone and shooter Sean Dealey, defeat Dante Dunn and Skip in 2150. Bloodstone submitted Dante Dunn with a Bloodstone mutilation after interference from Jared Johnson. Bloodstone was the weak link. 76B minus. After this match, obviously all the heels are kind of on top. Jared plants Dunn on the outside, and Shooter and Johnny take out Skip. The exact same thing that happened from last week. We then go into the main event, which gets an 85B+. Nice one, Aaron Knight. Good match. Aaron Knight defeats Mountie Man in 1814 with a Nightfall. Christian Price watching eagerly at ringside with some of his elite teammates. Knight gets a good win over Mountie Man. Good match. And we end with a 100 A-star. Christian Price gets on the mic and he reminds Aaron that his very small amount of friends that he's made across his time, that he doesn't have many. Obviously, as we spoke at the start of the series, from being such a dick when he was a heel, his very small amount of friends were literally just taken out before the main event, Skip and Dunn. So he's now all alone. And he just, everyone, tag team finisher from these guys, chop and change, Blockbuster hits a powerbomb or something. Marc Dubois, he just stands there because he's got a broken forearm, so he shouts something in French, and then Price hits the price check, and they win. Can I press that? No, I can't. Good. Okay. Finish show, 84B+ again. I'll blame myself for that because I just kind of booked the show on autopilot, and I just didn't make an opening segment, which would have got a high rating because obviously, well, it would have, because it would have been between Aaron Knight and Price. How did that get an 84 and last week's did, though? I only had one good rating and one good match this week. Last week I had much better. I guess it was the match that carried it. Got quite lucky because I guess I've been off my game since the Last Man Standing pay-per-view. I'm going to blame that for it. A good debut from Danielle, though. I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to check her overness out after this and see if her momentum rose or anything. Also see where she came out on the perception scale, because the way with the perception, it shows you after after they've shown up, basically. She's unimportant, but her overness has gone to 40, when before she was at 35. I think I forgot to keep Nina strong, so she's gone down to 47, which sucks, but I don't use her. She's 40 years old. Sorry, Nina. She's a former champ as well, but I don't know. Just nothing. There's literally nothing about her. She's all right on the mic. Like, she's all right in the ring. She's fine, but I mean, I've got Nadia Snow, the best damn heel in the business. Like, well, and Brooke Tyler, the two best heels in the business in terms of women's rosters. So why would I bother? Let's just quickly check event history. Check the TV rating. It'll just never change apparently. So whatever. I guess we've hit our peak. Actually, that's a lie because we started off with better TV ratings. And miraculously, despite us rising in size, we've lost viewers. The wrestling industry is rapidly decreasing, whilst the economy is very slowly rising, which is annoying, but hey-ho. I think we'll have gained a decent amount of money this month. Probably around 400k, I think. Hopefully. Alright, I'll see you guys for next week's episode.